Hello everyone, ShapeSnatchX here. In this video I will present you the Ukraine Archetype. The Ukraine Archetype was first introduced in September 2022 and has since received one additional wave of support. Let's start with the monsters. Zelensky, Resolute Leader. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. This card gains 200 ATK for each Ukraine card in your GY. You can destroy one other card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add one Ukraine spell/trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Zelensky, Resolute Leader, once per turn. Unwavering Ukraine, Kuleba. You can discard this card, add one Kiev from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can discard one Ukraine card, gain 500 LP. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from your GY, negate the next attack this turn from a monster your opponent controls. You can only use each effect of Unwavering Ukraine Kuleba once per turn. Unwavering Ukraine Shmihal. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Ukraine monster from your hand or GY. During your main phase, you can discard one Ukraine card, gain 500 LP. If this card is discarded while you control a face-up Ukraine card, you can draw one card. You can only use each effect of Unwavering Ukraine Shmihal once per turn. Unwavering Ukraine Reznikov. If this card is normal or special summoned while you control another Ukraine card, you can target one spell/trap your opponent controls, destroy it. During your main phase, you can discard one Ukraine card, gain 500 LP. If this card is discarded while you control a face-up Ukraine card, you can draw one card. You can only use each effect of Unwavering Ukraine Reznikov once per turn. Unwavering Ukraine Klitschko. If Kiev is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Unwavering Ukraine Klitschko once per turn this way. You can only use each of the following effects of Unwavering Ukraine Klitschko once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can discard one Ukraine card, then target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. If this card is discarded while you control a face-up Ukraine card, you can special summon this card. Unwavering Ukraine Palomar. If an Azov soldiers or Ukrainian soldiers you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can discard this card instead. If this card is discarded, you can special summon one Azov soldiers from your hand, deck, or GY. You can only use this effect of Unwavering Ukraine Palomar once per turn. You can banish this card from your GY, then target one Azov soldiers you control. It gains 1000 ATK until the end of this turn. Battle Tank T-72. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Battle Tank Leopard 2. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Battle Tank Abrams. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Himars. Once per turn, you can discard any number of cards, then target the same number of face-up cards your opponent controls, destroy those cards, and if you do, inflict 1500 damage to your opponent. Bayraktar Drone. You can pay 1000 LP, special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can discard one card, then target one card on the field, roll a 6-sided die, and destroy that target unless you roll a 1 or 2. You can only use each effect of Bayraktar Drone once per turn. Azov Soldiers. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. If you control an Ukraine card, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Azov soldiers once per turn this way. If this card battles a Russia monster, it gains 500 ATK during the damage step only. Ukrainian Soldiers. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. Unrelenting soldiers protecting their homeland. Zelensky the Wartime Leader. Zelensky, Resolute Leader, plus 2 effect monsters. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards you control to the GY. This card's name becomes Zelensky, Resolute Leader, while on the field or in the GY. This effect cannot be negated. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can target up to 2 level 4 or lower Ukraine warrior monsters in your GY, special summon them, but they cannot activate their effects. You can only use this effect of Zelensky the wartime leader once per turn. All other Ukraine monsters you control gain 1000 ATK/def. Once per turn, if this card would be destroyed by card effect, you can discard one card instead. Unwavering Ukraine Zeluzhnyi. 2 level 4 monsters, including in Ukraine monster. If this card is special summoned, all Ukraine warrior monsters you currently control gain 500 ATK. You can only use one of the following effects of Unwavering Ukraine Zeluzhnyi per turn, and only once that turn. Quick effect: you can detach one material from this card, then target one Ukraine normal or quick play spell in your GY, apply that target's effect, then shuffle that target into the deck. During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it, then this card gains 300 ATK. That does it for the monsters. Now it's time for the spells and traps. Kyiv. This card is always treated as a Ukraine card. When this card is activated, you can add one Ukraine monster from your deck to your hand. All Ukraine monsters on the field gain 300 ATK/def. The first time each Zelensky, resolute leader you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect each turn, it is not destroyed. You can only activate one Kyiv per turn. Alliance against Russia. If you control no monsters, special summon one Zelensky, resolute leader from your hand or deck, then you can add one Biden, Universal Unifier or number 46 Biden from your deck or GY to your hand. Also for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters, except light and machine monsters. You can banish this card from your GY, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Biden or Ukraine monster. You can only use each effect of Alliance against Russia once per turn. Heroic Resistance. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. If you control Zelensky, resolute leader, during this turn, Ukraine monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle, also they are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. You can only activate one Heroic Resistance per duel. Ukraine Recapture. Target one Ukraine spell/trap in your GY, except Ukraine Recapture, add that target to your hand. You can banish this card from your GY, then target one monster your opponent controls that you own, take control of it. You can only use each effect of Ukraine Recapture once per turn. Military Hospital Visit. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. Target one Ukraine warrior monster in your GY, add that target to your hand. You can only activate one Military Hospital Visit per turn. Frontline Visit. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. If you control Zelensky, resolute leader, all Ukraine warrior monsters you control gain 1000 ATK until the end of this turn. Spirit of Resistance. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. Special summon one Ukraine monster from your hand or GY, and if you do, all Ukraine monsters you currently control gain 500 ATK/def until your opponent's next end phase. It cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. You can banish this card from your GY, then target one Zelensky, resolute leader or one card that mentions it that is banished or in your GY, except Spirit of Resistance, shuffle it into the deck, then draw one card. You can only use each effect of Spirit of Resistance once per turn. Arms Delivery from the West. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. Once per turn, if you control another Ukraine card, you can add one HIMARS, anti-tank javelin, nuclear armor piercing ammunition, or battle tank T-72 from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if you control another Ukraine card, you can special summon one HIMARS or battle tank T-72 from your hand. You can only control one arms delivery from the west. You can only activate one arms delivery from the west per turn. Anti-tank javelin. Equip only to a warrior monster. When the equipped monster declares an attack, you can target one machine monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Nuclear armor piercing ammunition. Equip only to a machine or warrior monster. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. When the equipped monster declares an attack, inflict 700 damage to your opponent. When this card is sent from the field to the GY, inflicts 700 damage to both players. You can only use each effect of nuclear armor-piercing ammunition once per turn. Battle Tank Delivery. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. If you control Zelensky, Resolute Leader, or an Ukraine warrior monster with 100 DF, special summon 1 Battle Tank Abrams or Battle Tank Leopard 2 from your hand or deck, but it cannot be used as Synchro material, XYZ material, or Link material. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the GY, if you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your GY, then target 1 Battle Tank Abrams or Battle Tank Leopard 2 in your GY, special summon it, but it cannot be used as Synchro material, XYZ material, or Link material. You can only use each effect of Battle Tank Delivery once per turn. Ukraine Counteroffensive. When your opponent activates a monster effect or spell card, reveal 1 Ukraine card in your hand, negate the activation, and if you do, special summon 1 Ukrainian soldiers and 1 Battle Tank Leopard 2 from your hand, deck, or GY. During your opponent's turn, if you control Battle Tank Leopard 2, you can banish this card from your GY, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Ukraine Counteroffensive once per turn. Ukraine Ambush. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, or when a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, if you have a Ukraine monster on your field or GY, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. You can only activate 1 Ukraine ambush per turn. Moskva Sinking. This card is always treated as an Ukraine card. If you control a face-up Ukraine card, destroy 1 water monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. You can only activate 1 Moskva Sinking per turn. Kakova Dam Breach. If an Ukraine or Russia cards is on the field, target 1 face-up spell/trap on the field, destroy it, and if you do, destroy all cards in this card's column. You can only activate 1 Kakova Dam Breach per turn. Alright. Well, all of the cards taken care of, let's get over some combos. Starting with the first combo, you need Alliance against Russia plus Unwavering Ukraine Kuleba. Discard Kuleba to add Kiev to your hand. Activate Kiev, add Unwavering Ukraine Shmihal to your hand. Activate Alliance, special summon Zelensky Resolute Leader and add number 46 Biden to your hand. Effect Zelensky, destroy Biden, add Ukraine Counteroffensive to your hand. Normal summon Shmihal, special summon Kuleba from the GY. XYZ summon Ptolemaeus. Effect Ptolemaeus, special summon Cyber Dragon Nova. XYZ summon Cyber Dragon Infinity. Set Counteroffensive. The second combo requires Unwavering Ukraine Kuleba plus Zelensky Resolute Leader or Unwavering Ukraine Shmihal. Discard Kuleba to add Kiev to your hand. Activate Kiev, add the missing piece to your hand. Normal summon Shmihal, special summon Zelensky Resolute Leader from your hand. Effect Zelensky, destroy Kiev, add Spirit of Resistance to your hand. Activate Spirit of Resistance, special summon Kuleba form the GY. XYZ summon Ptolemaeus. Effect Ptolemaeus, special summon Cyber Dragon Nova. XYZ summon Cyber Dragon Infinity. Effect Spirit of Resistance, shuffle back Zelensky, draw 1 card. Then for the third combo you need Alliance against Russia plus Alistair. Activate Alliance, special summon Zelensky Resolute Leader and add number 46 Biden to your hand. Effect Zelensky, destroy Biden, add Kiev to your hand. Activate Kiev, add Unwavering Ukraine Klitschko to your hand. Special summon Klitschko from your hand. Normal summon Alistair, add Invocation to your hand. XYZ summon Ptolemaeus. Effect Ptolemaeus, special summon Cyber Dragon Nova. XYZ summon Cyber Dragon Infinity. Activate Invocation, Fusion summon Makaba. For the fourth combo you need Alistair plus Kiev. Activate Kiev, add Unwavering Ukraine Klitschko to your hand. Special summon Klitschko from your hand. Normal summon Alistair, add Invocation to your hand. Link summon IP Mascarena. Activate Invocation, Fusion summon Makaba.